The latest news is that the calls to boycott Disney and ABC are growing louder, and the pressure on the companies has reached an unprecedented level. All of this was because Jimmy Kimmel was suspended, and people were extremely angry. Thousands of people have canceled their subscriptions to Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus, and anything you can think of. What makes this even crazier? Big-name stars under Disney have come forward one after another, urging people to cancel their subscriptions to their own network. Imagine an actor working for Disney telling people, "Don't subscribe." Even the former CEOs of Disney have come forward and said the same thing. This is the severity of the problem. The boycott movement has not slowed down. If there is any difference, it is that it is getting bigger day by day. Disney and ABC began to panic. According to the latest reports, they really feel the pressure, and the pressure is constantly increasing. People's attitude is very clear. They either want Jimmy Kimmel to return to his position or ask him to apologize. Now, this is what is happening. People canceled their subscriptions on a large scale, and the movement spread like wildfire. Whether you like Camor or not, this is one of the biggest boycotts Disney has ever faced.
I just woke up and saw that apparently millions of people canceled their Hulu, their Disney, their ESPN after ABC took Jimmy Kimmel off the air. Oh, fuck around and find out is damn right. I see some people say this, particularly like the I've had it girls. They say these corporations, these billionaires, these politicians that are bending the knee, they're all so short-sighted because you're getting a pass to do whatever you want and you're gaining favor with the president now, but you don't think about 5 minutes down the road after you do that and all your customers abandon you. Did you not see what happened to Target? They are a fucking pariah now. And now ABC, Disney, Hulu, they're about to join the club. And hey, quick tip. If you don't want to be referred to or thought of as fascist or bending to fascists, stop doing that. Stop acting like one. Not that hard. And if for some reason this is the first you're hearing about all this,
will the Disney boycott hit parks and cruises? That is the question Disney executives are asking as cancellations of Disney Plus and Hulu subscriptions continue to rise. What started as a streaming backlash is showing signs of spreading further, and Disney insiders are worried. For months, hashtags calling for boycotts have trended, fueled by anger over rising prices, ad-heavy packages, and political controversies surrounding Disney's content. But now, analysts warn the damage may not stop at streaming. Families who once planned trips to Disney World, Disneyland, and high-priced cruises may begin canceling vacations. That is billions of dollars in potential revenue on the line, far beyond what streaming losses could touch. Save this video and hit the plus sign so you do not miss the next story they bury. Despite the controversies, the magic of the parks remains untouched for many. But will magic keep guests coming back as doubts grow? Only time will tell.
Since coming into office 9 months ago, the Trump administration has been slowly eroding our right to freedom of speech. You know, one of the tenets of our democracy, one of the things that sets us apart from many countries throughout the world. This was made abundantly clear by ABC's suspension of Jimmy Kimmel. Now, it's one thing if a network is upset with the content that they're airing, but in this case, our wannabe king called his buddy Brendan Carr, chairman of the FCC, to come in mob boss style and threatened to pull ABC's broadcasting license if they didn't bend to his will. This is a direct violation of the First Amendment. The right answer would have been for ABC to stand their ground. But they chose the cowardly path and let the regime that is supposedly countering cancel culture tell them who to cancel. We the people will now let ABC, their parent company Disney, and their affiliates Nexstar Media Group and Sinclair Broadcast Group know how we feel about them selling out to authoritarians. Cancel your Disney Plus subscription today. And cancel Hulu and ESPN Plus while you're at it. Call, email, and submit comments to ABC, Sinclair, and Nexstar. We're providing instructions and call scripts on our website linked below and in our bio. And if you want to take it further, visit boycottdisneyabc.com for additional ways to fight with your wallet and make your voices heard. Freedom of speech is not a left versus right issue. It affects us all. As a government by the people, for the people, it is up to all Americans to fight for our Constitution. do the thing.
Hi guys, I'm Tiana and you're welcome to Tiana's React. So after Jimmy Kimmel's suspension, the drama didn't just stop with ABC. It exploded straight into Disney empire. And we are seeing celebrities like Tatiana Maslany, Damian Lindelof, Amy Landeka, Marissa Tomei, and even Cynthia Nation openly boycotting Disney, cancelling their subscription and saying they won't work with the company again. In fact, Nollywood stars are turning their backs on the Mouse house. If actors and creators themselves are walking away, then you know this storm is stronger and bigger than anyone thought. And that's not all. The boycott isn't just talk, it's costing Disney big time. Over $3.8 billion gone in a flash. It's really huge, guys. Well, let's watch people's reactions to this.
Bend the knee, lose money. That's what Disney is learning after canceling Jimmy Kimmel Live over their Charlie Kirk comments that weren't really anything bad. And it's like Disney, you weren't already coming out with good content. Do you think people weren't going to cancel their Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus subscriptions over this? Did you really think people were just going to be outraged and mad and go back and act like nothing happened the next day? Is that what you guys really thought was gonna happen? We all saw Target bend the knee to Donald Trump, and it made their company worse. They lost a lot of foot traffic, they lost a lot of revenue, and they had to replace their CEO. And Disney thought, oh, that's not gonna happen to us, is it? I'm just confused on who did Disney think fattened their wallets? Do you think it was Republicans that were doing that? So you choosing to bend your knee to Donald Trump after you fought Ron DeSantis, you chose to bend your knee over some stupid Charlie Kirk shit. It wasn't even anything that bad said. That's the craziest part. You just chose to be a bitch because you was scared of the FCC. I hope it was worth it because as I said before, it's not like you were coming out with great product to begin with. So now it's going to be even easier for people to boycott you or cancel their subscription. So good luck, Disney. You're going to need it.
I'm going to use Tally's thing. Word around the water cooler is ABC, Disney Plus, and all of these different stations, people are telling them to now boycott and cancel their subscriptions. So guess what? While you're into cancel culture, remember your viewers can cancel culture.
Disney has lost a lot of money in just a few days as people are boycotting Disney, ESPN, and Hulu after they suspended Jimmy Kimmel. Now I know this may come as a shock, but I am a massive nerd. I love Marvel, the Star Wars franchises. I love wrestling. I love to watch all those things. But I made the decision that the rights to speak out are worth more than my interests. So I also canceled my Disney Plus. I don't have Hulu, and I'm not going to sign up for ESPN for wrestling, even though I love to watch wrestling. So you're going to have to do the same thing because in the system we're in, money talks. And if enough people subscribe, they will have to bend the knee, bring Jimmy Kimmel back on his own terms and let him say what he wants to. We are allowed to speak our minds in this country, even if the evil dictator says we cannot. So we'll go over steps to cancel it. Let's send the message out there. Quick steps right here. Go to disneyplus.com in a web browser, go to your profile icon, select account, and then you just go in and say, I'm canceling, and you can even put in a message. I encourage you, stand up, boycott, protect free speech. Money is the only thing these people listen to. If that's the way we have to get our point across, we will. Cancel your account. We've cost some money. Let's keep doing it.
Liberals are now calling for the boycott of everything Disney following the termination of Jimmy Kimmel Live. And why was Jimmy Kimmel terminated? Well, it's not just that he lied to the American people about the political leanings of Charlie Kirk's assassin. It's not just that he mocked Donald Trump over mourning the death of a personal friend. It's not just the shocking callousness by which he did not care a man was killed in cold blood in a political assassination. No. It was that he wouldn't apologize. Indeed. Hollywood Reporter has an update on the story from last night where Jimmy Kimmel said he wouldn't apologize. He didn't need to, but he would address the backlash. The response? The FCC chair, Brendan Carr, said, we are potentially going to launch an investigation. And that's big bad news for these companies. They don't need that. And I'm going to be honest. If you're ABC, You do not want to have to walk back, issue an apology and correction over the lies put out by some crackpot. He hates the right so much that he was willing to say psychotically evil things. And ABC's like, guy, we're not going to bat for you over this. This is your problem, your fault. And you know what Jimmy Kimmel said? He said he wouldn't apologize. So they're going to boycott. We'll go through all of this. But I love the whinging and the wheezing from all these personalities who seem to have amnesia. Like they're forgetting about Gina Carano, Roseanne, Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly. Oh boy, the list goes on. As if this was the apocalypse. Well, how about this? How about I play for you a clip of what Jimmy Kimmel had to say when Tucker Carlson lost his show? Or read you the transcript from Brian Stelter of CNN when Roseanne got fired over a joke. These are not serious people, and you know what? I'm not going to go to bat for them. Jimmy Kimmel had every opportunity to apologize and say we got the facts wrong or whatever it may be, and he didn't want to do it. So what happens is Nexstar, which owns a bunch of TV stations, said we're going to preempt the show. Basically, they're going to air something over him. Sinclair said, we're going to air a tribute to Charlie Kirk instead of Jimmy Kimmel. So ABC had no choice. All of their affiliates were basically going to break from them, and it was going to look really bad. Why? Because that means the average person who turns on ABC, say, we have ABC 7 in Chicago. I haven't been there in a long time. Instead of seeing Jimmy Kimmel lie to them, all of a sudden they're getting a show that tells them how Jimmy Kimmel lied. So what's the alternative?
So guys, when you see celebrities like Tatiana Maslany, Damian Lindelof, Marissa Tomei, Cynthia Nixon, and even Amilan Decker all called out Disney, you know this isn't small talk anymore. This is movement. Fans are cancelling, celebrities are cancelling, and Disney is suddenly on the hot seat, guys. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Disney will survive this storm, or is this the beginning of their downfall? Well, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Till next time.